Начинаем трансляцию патча 2.3. Залетаем. И так. Что мы имеем? Прощай, ПЕНАКОНИЯ. Начало. Так, смс-ка отдыхала, ты кто? Кое-что Вельту и Март-7. Это что, из Синьчжоу что-то? Ага. Так, и чё? За шо? Так, ладно, начало патча уже заинтриговало. Мы получили от балды 15 демчиков. О! Да, кстати, у меня днюха. Как удачно совпал патч. Угу. Спасибо. Что с тобой делать? Ты что за шкатулка? Для тебя тортик. Ладно, сейчас будем разбираться. Тут у нас светлячок, Жуаньмэй. То зеркало. Так, ну что, начнем стрим с крутки Жуаньмэй. Почему бы и нет? У нас фиолет. Горизонты, размножение, совместная гибель, оборона, падение небес. Воу-воу-воу. Конус Даньхэня. Мне даете, по-моему, уже слишком богато. Окей. Так, есть обучалка. Урон супер пробитие, по-моему, читали. Зачем они по второму кругу это дают? Ох, ничего себе. У нас последний эдалончик гармонии подвалил. Благодарю. Комета, благодарю. Так, вот это мы дойдем по сюжету. Давай миссия освоения. Что мы тут имеем? Миссии возвращения. В общем, ничего интересного. Вот кодик, если кому-то вдруг будет интересно, что вряд ли. Так, таланты. Иллюзия конца. Ага. Это мы тоже дойдем. Завершите миссию. Пройти сложность 2. Так, начнем испытание презентации талантов. Так, сверхспособность трансформирования персонажа, трансформации его урон пробития, возможность пробития, добавляет огненную уязвимость. Идем чекать. У нас хит. Лимиточку техники, понятно. Ага. Типа мы еще с мобом мы будем махаться. Тут пробитие. О! Ачивка. Класс, получила ачивку. А що з боссом буде? Так, расходуй часть хп, переход в состояние полного сгорания. Понятно. Так, будем пробивать уязвимости. Но є урон. Сейчас бы юзать навыки. Ну... О, вот давай вот сейчас еще белую юзну. И теперь можем взрывать. Супер пробитие по 300 тысяч. И опять взрываем. Так. О, еще ачивка. Чисто 2 ачивочки за светлячка. Так, я кое-що забув зробити. А іменно... Так, що за ачивка? Во время сражения отделяйте элитного противника с помощью эффекта запасной способности шумный парад на реберу проходца. Ё-моё. Так вот, значит там. Ну это точилку получше карты, просто зайти туда. Так, честь безымянных. Тут все по классике. Получить. Это мы позже заберем. С новой фракции. Фракция небесного хора. О, там кто-то уже термины поменял. Горизонт бытия. Ага. Интересно, типа самоуничтожители могут видеть только горизонт бытия, иллюзия конца, это все мы еще добираемся, не все сразу, игровые инструменты, по-моему, не было этой вкладки, не? Ничего себе, что у нас появилось. Нахуя вики, светлячок, рекомендации по сборкам. А вот это полезная тема, я вам скажу. Тут моя херня. Что ей рекомендуют. Да, это кошмар. Учеты материалов. Выбрать перс. Ну, вот я сейчас, например, качаю. Вот я качаю фюзель. Начать подсчет шумного ДНИ. Не, стоп. Это ты. Ничего себе. Ничего себе. Сколько лямов? 3600? 7 отпечатков. Ну да, вот не хватает, блядь. И этих не хватает. Это все есть, не проблема, но 140 янтаря. Вы чё? Мне только на конус надо 300 тысяч. Если ты 140 янтаря. Ах вы какие хорошие. Так, что мы имеем? Бабло, это что? Ёж. Прощай, ПЕНАКОНИЯ. Ладно, чуть-чуть на нововведение мы разобрались. Идем проходить сюжетку. Ужас, що вони зробили? Ты просто берешь, заходишь сразу на первый раз и знаешь, что и пахать ради персонажа.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like it once.
Коли відкриєш двері на номер.
Wake up! Wake up! Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt!
Рассвет на ПЕНАКОНИЯ, подъем.
Are you okay? Can you hear me? I didn't hear a peep from your room, and it... Hey, I was seriously worried when you didn't respond.
Да, а вдруг...
The order's dream is over. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think
Я
about
даже
it.
улетела кудись
Our
подальше.
trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony. I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was
Так,
traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again.
О, вот это правильно,
A
недосып. Это
natural
плохо.
beauty like me never has dark circles.
Сама себя не похвалишь.
The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony
Как
have no idea what
оперативно.
happened. They just feel like something's
Уже
missing from their
запечатали.
memories.
Часть отобрали.
The
Да
family's
ты чё?
official statement was like, the Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a
Неизвестно, вот это,
halt.
блядь, седоволосая.
After all, can't just reveal the truth about the Order. Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting.
Переговоры на чём? Лучезарном шпате? Новая лука сумочка.
Everyone's waiting for you, so hurry up and pack. We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
Да уже готова. Она ж костюм вообще не меняет.
After all this craziness,
Пора найти остальных.
we've got some time.
Переговоры это по-любому КММ. Только с кем? Зрянка маскируется. Сандей свалил. С кем переговаривать-то? Тут для чего что-то тупит?
How extravagant. Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. Just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Интересный опыт.
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life.
Пародия на Кафку.
Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace.
Как оперативно ты все это
Don't do
делаешь.
anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you.
На
Keep
глаза
2
не
points in
попадайся.
mind, and you can go wherever you want.
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel. I love this fake name. Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I heard the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some excitement?
А вони дуже забули.
Well, you know, my script isn't over
Хотя
yet.
наличие жвань моих патчей дает такую информацию.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also
Three
receive
deaths.
an unforgettable reward on the planet of
Главный
festivities.
успех. Что-то не стыкуется. Ой, Лё.
How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens. Right?
Вот
You may
тоже
not
там
realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one from me too.
доверие
Swipe my
надо.
card, you know the pin.
Карточка на, пин ты знаешь.
She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress,
Сделаем платье
clothes,
темные
sunglasses, or something else. You know better about
А,
fashion
типа
than I
вовк не
do.
модница.
Sure. I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for
Ну,
yourself.
Кафка девочка-подросток, в чем проблема?
Oh, by the way, Blade didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like,
Напомним Очки, очечки, платьички.
Got it. He was just worried about me. Relax, Silverwolf.
Знает, поэтому и передала сообщение.
I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oat cake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in PENAKONIYA, from the first day to the last. But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it. That's not written in the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Вот это позитивно. Ух ты, Затопаз, ничего себе. Неожиданный поворот сюжета.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived. It'll be a while before it comes.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key look.
About this, Director. I've asked around. This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct atmosphere here. It doesn't feel serious enough.
Написано бля-план. Бля-план. Ладно, не будем вникать в подробности, потом ближе раздаемся.
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a prelude. This influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a...
Your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. When the big boss arrives, please remind her to be cautious. Watch out for any traps.
Ай, лицо не про...
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious. Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on their tasks and not worry about the negotiations.
Oh, got it.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences. I mean...
Got it.
Еще не прояжно было. Тут уже что-то поменялось.
Strain forward. Lean forward.
Очень странно. Так, вывеска. Что там было написано? Ну, я принципиально прочитал. План. То есть тут не одна сумка. Очень странное местечко. Поднимемся на лифте.
None of the important figures have arrived yet.
Тут у нас...
Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while.
Так.
Such a bustling place.
Запускать
I think I'll take a little walk around.
Будут там мишки по глазам, как у Марта.
Oh, are you hungry, Numby?
Ну, на стол можно будет засовывать.
Food in the dream. Numby!
Не, все правильно, свинка, я буду. Что, не хочешь?
There. Don't be so greedy.
Смотрите, под свинки можно жрать котлеты, так? Базар, но...
guess. Didn't expect those
Huh? What are these?
А, то есть они позабрали кнопку.
For your safety.
For my safety? Are these buttons something?
Not exactly. Lately there's been according to those involved, he said something like, just luckily no one believed him.
What will happen if you...
Well, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony. Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please.
Сундучок.
Oh, free stuff. Watch yourself.
Так, стюардесса.
Greetings, madame.
What can I... Hello. Could you tell me more about the...
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC. The Radiant Felspar is owned by...
Oh, so it's owned by old OG himself. No wonder...
Indeed.
О,
Mr. Alfalfa has impact. Please allow me to continue my introduction.
Reverberation. Such a fool.
так,
I apologize.
продолжай.
Following the previous reverberation in the sweet dream, the Radiant thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dream. So, Mr. Alfalfa's...
Ah, well, that would meet the... Thank you for explaining matters to me. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hello? The talent motivation department? Again? I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves? I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this mic?
Sounds exhausting. Why not just... You handled that project quite well.
Тут ладно, чего? Ну, это за увеличение масштаба. Понимаем только масштаб, потому что улучшает сцену.
Never imagined this day would come.
It's been a while, Madam Jade. You're still so formal, aren't you? Forget about the hierarchy. I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, well, now that we're both members of the 10 Stone Hearts, I need you to be at your as sharp as you are. I'm sure you've figured out the I believe old Oti has taken it upon himself. That's true.
and it worked.
If we can reach some sort of agreement with old Odie beforehand.
Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family, his actions suggest that the five, as long as the influence of harmony hasn't completely permeated their core. It's similar to the power struggles within the IPC. The supposed
After the downfall of the Yoke family, old Ot's faction became the dominant force in
Yes. That's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed upon.
Absolutely.
That's pretty clear. Although, you seem to have
That was based on my...
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family
time to get to work. Let's prepare ourselves. Remember, our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penic.
Так, настройки. Качество графики. Так. Здесь не будет больше проблем. С видеорядом. Ты все по сундукам знаешь. Смесь от веранды, сундука, все
Welcome aboard my ship, the Radiant Feldspar. Please, have a seat. Let's have a pleasant conversation.
Я, кстати, не против. Я бы его пачку по-любому поставил. Сядьте и начните играть. Давай, переговоры начинают.
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person.
After all, to many, you...
I expected no less. I always enjoy talking to smart people
Так,
because
смотрим за
we
переговоры.
don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get...
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation
Будущее
indeed.
Пенаконии у нас простое. Это оказаться под гнетом.
Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort, wasn't it, eventually, to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly... Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa.
Это
How would you
многовато.
respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your However, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony.
Ну, вроде не лагает видеоряд.
Please,
тут
go
закрыт
ahead.
видеоряд.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting
That's
before
it,
the
that's
official
right.
conference to dissuade the strategic investment
Сундучок.
from trying to lay a finger on Penacony. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real,
Спору нет.
are they not?
You use the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition. Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by
Что
self-listing
ты
and
мутишь?
going public.
Going public? If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe.
Чувак что-то продумал.
Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose.
В принципе, это путь гармонии, подхода.
This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by Oak. Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated.
Следовать трепача всего лишь маленькая нештатная.
The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunity.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment, and if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please, consider...
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information. I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments.
Of course. Take your time, dear lady.
Прикольно, где дайте его игровым. Так, это вот за кадром произошло.
The Alfalfa family had a meeting with the IPC?
I got this information from a message sent by that. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external force, instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued.
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from...
I don't think the followers of the if either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony. There you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most...
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood.
Since the family branch from the Montour system managed to...
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Fest, while quite different from the truth.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream. Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of the glory of the... What are you talking about? It's good to see you all again. When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
We'll stay a bit longer, but...
So, this is our final meeting then? Music? Atmosphere? Let's see. A mixed drink to the nameless, resting in peace. And to Gallagher.
Господи, не существует.
Ready to mix your drink? Before we start, alright, as you wish. Huh. I think I have an idea about what drink. Drowning sweetness. One of them, however, with the right ratios, not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
Приступай. Я опять смешивать должен. Сама не сможешь, да? Ще показує мені, що надо мені робити. Сама смешивай. Ти бармен чи я? Вообще в нужном порядке. Детка, ты. На свои сладкие сливки.
Words always fall short. If you want to blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well, it's done. Here's to the nameless, resting in the spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. One day, our cheers.
Что-то шелом мутит. Кнопочка уже выбрала.
Oh, are you leaving?
О, спасибо.
I mixed more of this last special drink for you.
Thank you. I'm sure.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he... Then, I guess he won't. Alright, enough with the heavy stuff. Whether it's the Astral Express or ПЕНАКОНИЯ, and embark towards our tomorrows.
О, ще заявку уб'ємо.
Old Odie is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risk he's... Indeed. He's definitely still. The outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. Ah, they agreed. Just as it should be. This looks like we'll be skipping. Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think PENAKONIYA... Yes. Despite its recent calamity, well, that's obvious. But what I truly wanted to know is... This project is obviously too... That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Venturine. But despite that, you trust him. Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have... That's why I'm willing to stake my... Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing... Looks like... no need. I'll go it alone. Okay. Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar. There's a good child. Do as you're told. Is that all? Hardly worth the bother. Not exactly eye-catching.
Чувствую. Может, там позже разберемся. Здесь вот это просто
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Fest. How about you? Have you...
I'm actually on my way to meet him.
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is
Where do you think?
I believe the sweet dream, the harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies, so...
Naturally.
See you later, Miss Jade.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out.
Topaz has something else to take care of.
Is it just me, miss?
I need to set a good example for my junior. Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie?
Interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency.
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my second. You can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want...
You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive the family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn Alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 hours?
You really think you can pull that off?
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you. After all, we also need allies here in Astana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by
30% equity, eh? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your... It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I understand your concern.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized with each new world integrated into the credit system. The IPC, by then, all planetary
And then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation. So I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of...
Well said. All right. Tell me your solution.
Then let's continue our conversation. Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's a...
This stunning lady is the navigator?
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. Then, The IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend...
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are on while the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune. If this is the wish of both the family and the entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are, of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again. And such a tragedy.
Old OT is in agreement. They will soon realize the situation.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations?
It's all up to you. I'll step back and...
But Miss Jade...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue.
Of course, there won't be...
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic...
You want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this...
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison...
I didn't find the information. It came to me. In return, I've agreed to help her with... You see, that's what investment is all about. It's like right now, for example. It's just about...
Светлячок. Светлячок. И что он расскажет, Светлячок? Ну, тут уже и наши стоят, без сундука.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship? I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not. Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is here too.
By the way, there's Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift. Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Что мы уже задумали?
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss.
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop. Ah, I've marked the pawn shop's location on your device.
Lady Bonajane. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwolf? Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society.
изначально.
I wonder how things turned out for her.
Тоже нормально побегаем.
Welcome to Bona Jade Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady? Just call me Samuel. Samuel. Nice name.
Так, госпожа Сэмюэл.
I want to keep on living. Everything you have. That's right, Miss Samuel. I think you'd best turn around. What do you mean? I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately... Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my... Once you've done that, come back to me. That Lady Bona Jade feels more like a money lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop. Well, I've got nothing better to do anyway. I'll do as she says and see what happens.
Куда мы бежим?
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
Enough talk. Let's get this will be our final game.
Oh, a big talker.
Говорите, что вы этот режим придумали чисто вот это задание.
This can't be.
It's true. Lady Bonnet.
Куда будем смотреть? Слева у нас ничего. Справа у нас это типа телескоп. Ужас. Кто бы догадался? Чисто. Что ачивочка? Что за ачивочка? Так. Ну, это советскую сладость. А, в смысле здесь сколько? Ну, почему? Вот даже другое ожидал. Ты там следующий клиент. Здесь, конечно, миссия очень полезна.
gift. Whoa. How did you know I love jewelry made of slate? So, well, I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I like.
Тихий
Wonderful.
наблюдатель.
So, shall we go? Yeah, let's go.
Так, а это что было? Я це доказую.
Hey, did you see that? The gray-haired one outside. Don't look around. Seriously, they look like a... Is that her?
Не, это Март.
Yeah, you heard right. He's been hiding at the moment of soul in Penacony, using a fake identity. And he even posed, I've made a deal with the family. We'll leave the extradition. How to find them? Well, 22 years. Yeah. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to work.
Oh, their wishes actually did come true. But... Origami...
Calm down.
No, it's not the best time to do that.
Кидам за... Он наверху.
Sorry. I'll catch up with you later. No, it's not the sorry.
Так, здесь в этой игрушке была камера. Чтобы скриншоты делать. Или это не в этой игрушке? Ладно. Сделаем типа скриншот. Сука, Эшка полезла за птицами.
So you're back, Miss Samuel. Yeah. I found those people. And it seems their wish, but I'm not sure what you want. Not so fast. This step was just to show you Dell was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy and wanted to win her heart. It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, let's just hope that necklace will keep the relation. Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted from the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade Exchange. Every casino in the cosmos will remember her name. But she will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck. But she'll never be able to use it. As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down He offered his own memory. Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors. And soon they come back to...
Я правильно прочитал.
To me, when people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. And patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. AR 26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. I'm not surprised. You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors. As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the firmament front gone. Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy? Well, there might be a silver lining. I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure... Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence. Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron hunters are like you. Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction.
Так, следуем пути завершен. Чё за...
I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day. Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark? Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department. The Stellaron hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of what drives you to take such a risk and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond. Simply put, you and I are the same. However, unlike you Stellaron hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want. Each of us has our own past and destined ends. And on this journey could be us. So, Diamond made us a promise. To To divide the power of the immortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral, and whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return. I understand. Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths. If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt.
Lady Bonajade?
Так, ну что, вылазь с этих птичек.
Turns out, the meeting to decide the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony. This airship has quite a few treasures. A bountiful harvest.
Remember, back You bet.
Look who's here. The great hero of the end.
Oh, you're here too. Long time no. This fella is also tracking down that son. Let's set aside those under the.
Oh, I agree. Now let's congratulate Mr. My job was just to give the IPC an open. While you were at Dreamflux Reef, we were actually close by. But that emanator didn't pull any punches.
No problem. But making an entrance like that, us Galaxy Rangers are me. Thank you.
I'll pass.
Так играем. Пачки. Слушай, дед. С такими гостями я могу побалакать.
Ah, yes. I remember you. You're performing. No wonder that gambler likes you so. Don't try to emulate that gambler's. Very well. The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. Then you.
Что у нас там еще по гостям? Светлячок? Ахерон, лебедь. Топаз. В принципе, это не полный комплект. Пока иду по порядку. Авантюрин. Побалакали. Нравится, побалакали. Топаз. Побалакали.
Well, if it isn't So, thinking about it though, if one day you're tired, look how bustling this shipment transform. Oh, I understand now. You're referring to adventuring. Guess there's no harm telling you. The abilities of. Now that I think about it, it was good that Branya got there.
Что помахалось? Вот просто пас. Так, ну что-то мне подсказывает. Ну ладно, я Херон, ясно. Хотя я думаю, там я Херон сейчас буду.
What should I call you? No problem. So, Miss March. Oh, this is your wish.
Хочу корпорацию.
Sounds simple enough. Very proud. To fulfill this wish, the thing well, it's a two-legged animal with black fur, a round head, and long ears. It's omnivorous and is prone to mood swings. Bring its tail to me as collateral.
Помпом типа?
May fate bring us.
Так, я понял, принести хвост помпом. Не вопрос. Сделаем. После этого я стану главой корпорации. Шикардос.
What services do you...
Кстати, я не угадал. В последнем ударе руки. Видимо, я все-таки покинула. Ну а что ты, блядь, делаешь? А, так на пути красоты. Понятненько. Уже убежал, зачем ты?
Oh, free stuff.
The festival hasn't started. Let's take a quick break.
Hi! We meet again.
Who's that?
It's really you! I knew I didn't get the wrong person. It was you. I saw you opening treasure chests, hitting balloons, and playing genie slots. I don't think I'm mistaken, right? There's still some time before the Charmony Festival. Two murder cases, a showdown with the IPC's ambassadors, the legacy of the Nameless, and a remnant of the Order who wishes to replace an eon. It's a good thing that you guys managed to overcome all the... They were up before joining the Stellaron Hunters. And so, I'll pay extra attention to any leads that will let me live on. This trip to Penacony is no different. Yes. Sadly, do you know Miss Jade from the... She told me her price. I know. Of course, I want to live on. Speaking of which, actually, even the smallest of lies can turn into a betrayal as sharp as a blade.
Что за артистка? А, типа легенда.
Yes. And for that, to me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet...
It's that girl! Get moving! Arrest that criminal before the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony starts!
I can't believe they've chased me this far. Looks like we have to say our goodbyes. Don't worry about me, just go and enjoy the ceremony. The script hasn't reached its end yet.
I hope she's okay. But if it's only those two hounds again, I'll send a message later to check in on her. Let's go attend the Charmony Festival first.
No, to была голосовуха от Грецки. Я и прослушал. Ладно, пішли
Let's take a
далі.
seat here. Forget it.
Начало церемонии.
Looks like I don't.
It's Miss Robin! Hey, Miss Robin!
Это реальная зарядка, а не искорка. Ой, вот Гацан бывает.
Distinguished guests, fellow
Это не
family members,
Гацана.
ladies, it's a pleasure to join you all in celebrating the grandest ceremony of the Amber Era, the Charmony Festival. Firstly, on behalf of the Penaconi family's 5 and on behalf of myself, as you all may have noticed, this year's Charmony Festival is far from regular. Thanks to the efforts of everyone. Not only that, we invite you to express your warmest applause and deepest appreciation for OT Alfalfa. What makes this festival so uniquely significant? Thanks to the hard work of Penaconi's internal and external factions, we've finally gotten the dreamscape back on track, just in time for the Charmony Festival. And finally, the last reason. Does everyone remember the watchmaker? In truth, the family has the father of Penaconi, Mikhail Chard Legwork. In the most bewildering times of the planet of festivities, it was he who descended from the sky with his companions, who taught us through trailblazing where freedom lies. It can be said that Penaconi's splendid success today is deeply rooted in the trailblazing ethos the watchmaker planted within us. Only by honoring this trailblazing spirit can we fulfill our mission and spread harmony. Aww, that's so nice of her. She's talking about us. That's right. And now, the sweet dream is back on track. All thanks to the Trailblaze, of course. If it weren't for everyone on this, with unanimous consent from the 5 major lineages, Penaconi's family, on behalf of all family members throughout the... Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be up. We will transfer ownership of the Radiant Feldspar to the Astral Express.
Нихера себе.
A meager appreciation that we hope you will accept. Let us gift our applause and cheers to these brave and dauntless nameless. Nameless, nameless, nameless. And now, I propose harmony to the Trailblaze. Cheers!
Трудно.
Cheers!
Ладно, Гацан я потом тут гляну.
This little
When did this get shoved into my hands? There's still so many bombs. Now's not the time for plot twists.
Ничего себе, прям всема. Рация с чатика ссылаю.
All set. Let's start. At least I made some progress.
need your help, miss. You have the first case. It's the soul black, the second case. Is the blue. Those are all the details. I trust in your deduction. Wrong answer. Oh, great. But seeing as you've done so much already.
Not much time left.
Масла, чем мне не хватало.
I weep for the departed. It gives us hope.
Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Так, і все тут розібралися. Це ж банкетна зона, де таке?
Is that?
26 seconds. 28 minutes, 45 seconds.
You're here! The masked fools? Since you're here, I'll just keep it short. The Sweet Dream has lost the protection of the Order. If it were to blow up here, the consequences would be unfathomable. Apart from its creator, I fear. Actually, do you still remember the scripts I think this moment herald? You may already know that I have no way of evoking dreams. I employ a Stellaron Hunter's special method in order to enter dreams. As long as I can bear the pain of the Memoria pressure, I'll be able to dive into the primal memory zone beyond the dream. I will take this bomb into the depths of the dreamscape, as deep as possible, where there are... Don't worry. I believe that this Firefly armor will be enough to take me to where I need to go before the countdown ends. And maybe even make it back safely. At present, this is our best and most logical course of action. After all, a long story deserves a happy ending. I have some words to share with you, though they were spoken to me by Miss Acheron. She said that, so at the moment, there are so many things that seem impossible. But are they really never going to happen? Maybe it's just that the moment to disprove whether it be a literal ending, suffering akin to death, or a harrowing deathscape. Before the appointed destination arrives, they are all the same. That when that moment arrives for us to make a choice, the answer to it is not destiny that shapes us, but we, the astral expressed and the Stellaron hunters are like light and shadow. We walk on different paths, intertwined, moving forward and growing together.
blood.
Все, закончилось. Я не знаю, насколько им щось зробити. Це не діло, вони відеоряд просто, блядь, говорять, кажуть. Давай же нахер он позависай. На кладбище прийшла.
When I arrived, I happened to see a child holding it. He said the flowers were prepared by Aunt Jessie. Mikhail would place 2 bunches of flowers here year after year. And your wishes will always be remembered by someone. Now, Penacony, as you hoped, has welcomed the dawn after a long, dark night. The path forward may not be a bed of roses, but at least people are prepared to step forward. Tiernan, you can go home now. While the Nameless are also preparing for the next stop of their voyage.
But before leaving, we still have one last thing.
Looks like you've also noticed That history fictionologist is nowhere to be found in Penaconiya. I believe he must have come here at the end. Bid farewell to his nameless friends. Similarly, I'm sure you all have plenty you want to say to them. A fitting end to the tale of the departed. One could not ask for a better farewell. Go on. They're all here.
Кто здесь? Трупы?
Honestly, when I'm the nameless, but it seems
History may not remember the first glimmer of light, but because of this. Brooklyn Tiernan. A toast to history that no longer remains.
Так, с этим попрощались.
that statue.
Looks like this is the last in the end. We still failed.
What should I say? I mean, this got either way. At least our journey together in Penacony was real. Gallagher, we raise a toast to the festival's invitation. If we ever meet again.
Is the Astro Express ready? Apologies, Mr. Mika.
Oh, that's all right. You've all got...
What will the people of Dreamflux Reef?
Many will continue to live. Penacony's not... We're still...
Mika and residents, to your tenacity throughout.
In the end, this trailblazing expedition started from the moment you, just like a clock's hands that turn round, there shouldn't be much left to say. And then, a new page will be turned. Mikhail Char legwork to Penacony's past, present.
With that, our duty as nameless should be...
The trailblaze can illuminate the way.
I still feel that Mr. McHale must have really wanted...
What's on your mind, March?
Just a strange feeling. I had it a few stops ago.
Why not talk about it? Maybe ever.
I can't help but think that whether it's Mr. McHale, they were also young once, stumbling and bumbling around just like us, getting into... But those things are all in the past. Yeah, it'll be easier to understand if I use an analogy. Like when you're reading a book. If one of its characters keeps running into obstacles and experiences an ending full of regrets, we're bound to feel... To me, it's because we've seen every nook and cranny of their lives. We see these people as special. So, even if there are parts of it that aren't really realistic... But when Mr. McHale sat in this chair, waiting for the Astral Express to arrive every day, what was he thinking? And if, at the end of his life, then what is...
I think each and every one of us is searching. The universe is vast, but it is in this minuscule distance that paths cross and countless worlds connect. The universe may not remember every person who leaves a tie along the Silver Whale, but as long as we remember, there's... And what Mr. McHale has left for us is his answer to this very question. It may not be perfect, but it left a smile, and its meaning will be interpreted by those who come after.
It's not
This is what trailblazing is.
Sure. I'm really sorry for bringing down the vibe. Quick!
But before that, we still have a long way ahead of us.
So the most important thing right now is to tell the conductor what we saw in PENAKONIYA. Then prepare ourselves for our next trailblazing visit.
I should get back to the express. Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Acheron.
Do you still remember when we first arrived? Ah, because of the Self-Annihilator's curse. That's right. What matters more is not who I am, but what we have done together. Come to think of it, simply put, I'm a Self-Annihilator who was cursed by the Nihility. My hometown was destroyed a long time ago, and in order to fight against the cruel end of self-destruction, I went on. In there lurks a secret called Device 9. One day, I'll reach it. We both still have our own paths to walk. So let's forge ahead.
There.
Wow. Yup.
Still better than just stand. How could you say that? Don't be so mean. We told Pom Pom all about. The Pom Pom is just angry. No matter where the express stops, you lot always manage to cause chaos. My well thought out timetable completely ignored. If you carry on like this, that's right. Pom Pom is just.
It's okay. Oh, everyone, could you all take a break in the next...
But...
Let's go, March.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I never expected.
Those three nameless must have...
No one knows exactly when Pom Pom boarded. The fact that they're crying so hard is... Leave it to Himiko. Well, they were... Since you joined us, the Express has stayed longer than anticipated at every stop along the way.
I see.
Turns out Pom Pom's been such...
Different from typical vehicles, the Astral Express converts every trailblaze into the energy it bought. Because of our previous encounters.
Only 2 more? Isn't that super risky? But I don't even want to become an adorable ice cube.
Which also means...
Yes, I've already checked the astral charts. The 2 near... As for which one we're headed to...
Or perhaps you might consider a suggestion. Everyone, we meet again.
It's you! Why were you just in my...
It's a very cute room, Miss March. Just like you.
Memo Keeper, let's put aside...
I accidentally overheard. I just wanted to chat with everyone to see if we could work.
Please speak candidly.
Ah, the Permanence's descendant. But I digress. Have you all considered this. Perhaps your should you be able to lay down a new stretch of silver rail, the
Trailblazing to a world that even
Continue, Memo Keeper. This
a world that many across the universe don't even know exists. A world hidden, a world fettered by 3 paths. Its destiny hanging in the balance. The eternal land, Amphorius. I hope I'm not too late, Chuck.
I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Don't you know how many sentry posts the family has built? What do you mean?
Negotiation, interrogation, the dance is done.
Despite your fall from grace.
Do not.
Oh, of course not. I merely came to...
Robin?
To build a true haven, where if I told you, there was still... I go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal. As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. A word of advice for you. Life is too short to miss out on gold.
Так, все, прощай, Пенакония, закончилось. Хилость, зарянкость и скаканость. Чеканность, кеканость.
We made a choice, go fight against your fate. We will come with the blade. Pain will wake up the despondent crowd in this storming world somehow. I shoot the sword to kill. I shoot the sword to
выживать. Вот, скрутим, пока не будем балакать. Поднимемся достижения. Сличка встретить экспресс. На Аморфеус. Да, тут у нас же, посмотрите, дальний кораблик. Шикардос. Так.